Time for a look at our national and international news on this July 4th, 2017. It is Independence Day, and today my commentary will focus on that. Here's a rundown on some of our headlines. Over 5,000 troops and about 100 aircraft are currently involved in drills in Russia's west. The Ukrainian is apparently calling for terrorist attacks in Russia. At least some of their politicians are. The question being asked is, why is the European Union silent about that? Christie, the governor of New Jersey, shut down all of the beaches and then went and enjoyed one of the beaches that he closed to the public. And first, they were saying, well, he didn't get any sun today. And then the pictures of him on the beach came out, and they pointed out that he was wearing a hat, so he didn't actually get any sun. See how that works? A man has been charged over a plot to assassinate the president of France. He was apparently planning to do so on Bastille Day during the big parade down the Champs-Élysées. The Greek Coast Guard has fired on a Turkish vessel in the Aegean Sea, causing a bit of tension right now between those NATO allies. And the diplomatic agenda has been agreed upon for the G20 meeting in Hamburg. All eyes right now focusing on the meetings that are happening on the sidelines, specifically looking at the Putin-Trump meeting that is planned. Also, a second woman has been injured by an exploding whipped cream dispenser. If you recall, an Instagram fitness star was killed by one of those faulty gadgets. Now another woman has been injured by one. Also, we see that YouTube star Stevie Ryan is dead at age 33 after taking her own life. Part of the issue here, of course, is that she was targeted by a number of people that were mocking her and making really negative comments. And so a reminder, of course, that if you are feeling down, there are other people who do care about you. And if you need help, please email me or give me a call, 458-0495. Let's talk. New York hospital shooting that happened on Friday. The gunman apparently had a problem with just about everybody at the hospital. And an arsenal of 79 handguns were found in the Channel Tunnel. Somebody was trying to smuggle them into Britain. The Gulf crisis continues as now the Qatar foreign minister is in Kuwait right now, responding to the demands. I guess they're going to have some kind of a meeting in Cairo coming up on Wednesday. And in Boston, an airport car crash. Several hurt near the Logan airport. Apparently a taxi driver went up and hit some pedestrians. They're saying it's not terrorism. It was driver error. Steve Bannon, a Trump advisor, wants to raise taxes on America's wealthy. The White House is basically realizing that tax reform is happening now or never. The Syrian army has declared a truce in the southern areas and apparently is holding right now. And the Charlie Gard incident, as you recall, the little boy who's basically been sentenced to death by the hospital who wants to take him off life support. Now he's got support coming in from the Pope and from President Trump, at least offering support to the parents. New speculation that President Trump is going to get to appoint another Supreme Court justice, as Justice Kennedy is said to be talking about retiring in 2018. And in Thailand, some 60,000 workers have fled the country after new labor laws have been passed by the military government. A cyber expert has now come forward saying that a GOP operative wanted to expose the hacked Clinton emails, looking at the links to Russian interference and all that jazz. And a new survey says that 6 in 10 Americans say they don't trust the Trump administration, but also they don't trust Congress or the media either. They have worse numbers. 68% don't trust them, and hardly anyone trusts opinion polls. And lastly, in case you're wondering, a lot of criticism, of course, for President Obama for spending about 1 out of every 8 days at the golf course. So far, since Donald Trump has become president, he has spent time at golf clubs once every 5 days. Obviously, that can change over the course of the next few years, but so far, his record is worse than the president that he was criticizing for the same thing. That's our news. Make sure you check out the commentary and become a supporter either through Patreon or by a direct subscription at radiofreespeech.com.